Do you do meditation or self-hypnosis on a regular basis? Did you know that group meditation has been proven to reduce violent crime? Well, hi, my name is Randi Light, and I am from Enlightened Living Hypnosis. I am a hypnotherapist, a hypnosis instructor, a healer, and a 1 Million Meditators ambassador. And today is one of these wonderful moments where many people are meditating all over to get together, all over the world, to raise the consciousness of humanity and move us forward into love, to start seeing the world the way we want to see it instead of where we fear it's going. So I want to thank you right now. Hi, everybody, for joining us, for joining the 1 Million Meditators, for taking time out to do something to love ourselves and love the planet. What I'm going to share with you today is some of the research to back up why we are doing this, and also going to lead you through a hypnosis meditation so you can experience your own healing, and to collectively we can do something to help heal our planet. Now, for the past 11 years, I've hypnotized thousands of children and adults to virtually overcome almost everything. And one of the key things that I teach, and which is why I am one of the 1 Million Meditator ambassadors, is that we need to learn to love ourselves. And the more we love ourselves and we come from that place, I personally believe that that actually raises the consciousness of humanity, and moving makes it easier for us to move forward into love. So if you're here, please say hello. Please let us know. Say something. The more you say stuff, Julia, hello. The more you say stuff, the more, guess what, this gets spread around, and momentum gets built. We're up to, I think, close to 400,000. We're looking for that 1 million by 2020. So we need you to say something right now to spread this. So here's the thing that I want to share with you. I'm kind of looking at my notes too. So we have 60,000 thoughts a day. And what we've discovered is that thoughts can be measured, like the electrical impulses of thoughts can be measured with an EEG. Think about that. So we can measure them. Thoughts have a laser-like power. Thoughts can be measured. That's fabulous. So what's also interesting, so Dr. Grinsberg, they took people and put them in a group to meditate together, to form a close bond. And what they discovered was their brain waves started cycling together. And what was even more cool was that their brainwaves started cycling together even when they were apart. And one of my favorite parts of the experiment is that the person who had the most well-organized, coherent brainwaves actually had a greater influence on the other person. So think about that. So another cool study that I want to share with you is from Doctors Marilyn Schlitz and William Broad. So they put red blood cells, let me see if I can talk, red blood cells in a test tube with a saline solution that had enough salt in it to kill the cells. But the participants in the experiment were able to focus their minds and protect the cells from bursting open. Think about that. And hello, Mario, and hello, Paulina. You guys are the best. Thank you for saying hello, and thank you for sharing this and being a part of this. I'm pretty sure you guys are ambassadors too. So how do we create laser-like thoughts? How do we create laser-like power with our thoughts? Well, with emotions. That's a way that adds influence to it. When we're in hypnosis or meditating, so really hypnosis and meditation are very similar. I like to think of hypnosis as meditation with a goal, with a purpose. So very soon indeed, I'm going to guide all of you into a meditative or hypnotic state, which is virtually the same things. I'm going to guide you into a focused, relaxed state where you're more open and receptive, where we can get you into an elevated mood of love or joy or appreciation that adds to the electrical impulses of the thoughts, and we start to visualize and vision a world the way we want it. instead of where we fear it's going. And so I'll share some of the research with the heart breathing and the Maharishi effect. So I just have to talk about, the magic of why we're coming together and why we want 1 million meditators. We want to get to that tipping point where humanity wakes up and we start doing something to help the planet. So in the 1990s, John Hagelin, he's a research scientist, he's a neuroscientist and a Harvard grad. They started doing studies and they brought 4,000 meditators from all over the world and housed them in the Washington, D.C. area to see if they could reduce crime, violent crime, over an 8-week period. And they tried to get the police on board, but they were like not into it. But eventually they got into it because what they noticed is the crime rate went down. Over 20% reduction in violent crime. And the odds of this occurring by chance are like 2 in 1 billion. So since that time, there have been over 50 scientific studies done in the last 25 years verifying the benefits of group meditation. In some places, with just as little as 1% of the population was doing transcendental meditation, the crime rate went down. And this phenomena got a name, and it's called the Maharishi effect. And the Maharishi effect establishes the principle that individual consciousness affects the collective consciousness. So I thought that was pretty cool. It creates coherence in the source field. Think about that. And it can improve national harmony and well-being. And so that's what we're doing right now is we get more and more people meditating, more and more momentum, and it changes the vibe for real. And it's measurable and it's provable. So one more thing before we go into the hypnosis meditation. First of all, please send some more bubbles across the screen if you're just coming on, and share this. You can tag people and it'll go to other people, and say something, because the more you say something, the more Facebook pays attention and will share this with other people. Say anything. Hello, where you're from. It's so great to be a part of this. So there's one more clear, important thing that I want to do with you guys. And if you've already, thank you, if you've already listened to me before, because I do Facebook Live shows and I do all kinds of things, you may have already heard this, but it's so important. It's so important that you could, if you've heard me say it, that's a great way of programming your subconscious mind and for success. So heart breathing for me is a really big, powerful thing. So when we do hypnosis or meditation, our brain waves are going to slow down from beta down into alpha and into theta. Alpha and theta are hypnotic states, and they're a brainwave state. And so our brainwaves are going to start cycling together because we're going to be meditating together, and they're going to be in a nice coherent thing because you're going to be in a hypnotic state like this, if they were to be measured. So we're going to do that. I'm going to guide you into that state so that all our brainwaves are cycling together. And then we're going to do heart breathing so that actually our hearts are going to be in coherence too. And it doesn't matter where we are, we're creating and connecting with a field and of infinite possibilities. So we are going to use our laser-like power, our elevated mood, and direct, clear intention to create a world, to start to vision the world where we actually see the global climate, temperature lowering, not hiring, because we're all scared of that, and different things. So we'll do that in hypnosis. But let me share this one more study and then we'll get into it. And thank you. Nice to meet you, Mario. Thanks for saying something. So the HeartMath Research Institute, Dr. Glenn Rainey is one of the major researchers there. So he did a study to test healers' abilities on biological systems. And what they found in the journey in the HeartMath Institute was that the heart has a field, right? It's beyond the confines of the body, which we've already known with chakras and things like that, but now it can be measured, which is awesome. And what happens between heartbeats is called heart rate variability, and it's very telling of people's stress levels, and it too can be measured. And you can get into what's called heart coherence by getting into an elevated mood of like love or joy or appreciation. So I'm going to make sure we get into that elevated mood of love or joy, appreciation, and include what Buddha said. All that we are is a result of what we have thought. All that we are is a result of what we have thought. And after hearing about the Maharishi effect, if you think about that, that's for you personally and globally. So back to the experiment. So the first group, we're holding vials of DNA. This group that's been trained to get into elevated moods and creating heart coherence. But this group was told to get into that heart coherence, into that elevated mood while they were holding this vial of DNA to see if it would have a statistically significant change on the DNA. This group that got into the elevated mood, it did not have any change in the DNA. Then they had another group where they were told to not get into that elevated mood of love or joy, appreciation, but hold a clear intention to wind or unwind the DNA. That group had no statistically significant change. But a third group that was told to have that clear intention to wind or unwind the DNA and simultaneously get into that elevated mood of love or joy or appreciation. That group that held the clear intention and got into the elevated mood had a statistically significant change in the DNA. In fact, some of that DNA was wound or unwound with their mind up to 25%. Wow, think about that. So that's what we're about to do. Now, hypnosis, like I said, is just like meditation with a goal. And you're just gonna allow me to guide you into a focused and relaxed state where you're more open and receptive, where I can deliver suggestions where we can start to get in heart coherence and brain coherence. So you wanna get as comfortable as possible. I'm gonna guide you into the state, then I'm gonna play this beautiful meditation track that's going to be saying, I love myself, and I love the planet, in all these different languages with all these different ages, little kids, older people, everything in between. It's just magical. So I'm going to guide you into the states, and then we're going to listen to that I love myself part. Then I'm going to continue guiding you. Of course, you can go and do your own thing in your minds, and then it's going to end with that I love myself and I love the planet again. And there'll be dolphins and whale sounds the whole time. And so enjoy that, connect with those beautiful spirits. Okay? So this is something that's super important. This is a closed eye process, so I encourage you to stop what you're doing and no multitasking, and actually get into a position where you can close your eyes and relax, because then your brainwaves can start getting into alpha and theta and your heart can get into coherence, okay? So if you haven't already done so, go ahead and close your eyes and take a deep breath in and hold that breath in for as long as you comfortably can. As you hold your breath in, look up above your eyebrows, connecting with your higher self and your intuition. And when you lower your eyeballs, breathe out, tell yourself to relax, and picture a healing sound wave flowing through you from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Let's do that again. Another deep breath in. Hold that breath in for as long as you comfortably can. Look up above your eyebrows, connecting with your higher self, your intuition, angels and guides. And when you lower your eyeballs, feel yourself relax and melt right there into the chair. As you breathe out, allow yourself now to go deeper and deeper to that place inside you where things change, where things heal, where insight lives. Right now, I'm going to take you down a set of stairs to a place you can call your superpowers place. So you are your best version of yourself. Then we're going to go down into the center of the earth, and then I'll let you know it's a surprise and it's beautiful. So right now, picture yourself at the top of a set of stairs that leads you down to a peaceful place, also known as your superpowers place, where you are in your superpower so you can really do your best during this meditation. And just trust your impressions, because however you do it is fine. So go ahead and notice your superpowers place down below. It could be a beautiful forest, a lake, a river, a mountain. It's your creative mind. I'm going to count backwards, allow each number to relax you and deepen you. When I snap my fingers, you arrive and immerse yourself in that superpowers place. So right now, with the count of 10, take a step down, double that relaxation. Feel the warmth of the sun and see the bright blue sky, and step down to 8 and double that relaxation. And then see and hear and feel yourself relax and drift down from 7 now, down to 6. And just begin to let go, knowing the more you let go, the better you feel. The more you let go, the more in control you become. So drift down to 5 and go deeper and deeper. And then step down to 4 and let go even more. And engage all your senses and feel yourself relax and step down to 3. You're almost there. You're almost at your beautiful, magical superpowers place. So drift down to 2 and double that relaxation. In a moment, I'll say the final number. I'll snap my fingers and you will arrive and immerse yourself in your superpowers place, your sacred space. So with the final count of 1, arrive now in your sacred space and find a place for you to sit or lay or float and relax even deeper and let go even more. And then take a deep breath in. And when you breathe out, just feel all that tension melting away like an ice cube melting on a hot summer day, and allow yourself to go even deeper now. And imagine everything that you need to be able to visualize and materialize a world that we want to live in. Maybe you want or believe you need courage or stronger healing abilities or better focus abilities. Whatever you think you need is right there in the form of light or a symbol. Put it in your heart now and go even deeper. Everything you need to be the superpower that you are. Good, very good. And now, once you've gathered all that you need, your angels, your guides, your alignment, I'm going to take you down to the center of the earth, the center of Mother Earth. I'm going to count from 3 down to 1. Allow each number to relax you and deepen you. When I snap my fingers, you arrive in the green heart center, perhaps the green crystal heart center of Mother Earth. Just trust your impressions. Allow them to unfold. With the count of 3, go even deeper into Mother Earth. 2, to the center of the earth. And with the count of 1, arrive now in the center of Mother Earth, the green heart center of the earth. Allow yourself to relax and feel like you're floating in the earth, our beloved mother, Gaia. And as you relax deeper, you recognize that you are becoming one with the earth. You're in the primordial soup that created life itself. Just pretend, just imagine what it would be like, what it would feel like, what it would sound like to relax so deeply and become one with Mother Earth. And as you do, we're going to open up our hearts. So just relax deeper and go ahead now and focus your breathing on your heart. So that the next time you breathe in, imagine you're breathing in through your heart. And as you breathe out, imagine you're breathing out through your heart. Just focus your breathing on your heart. So the next time you breathe in, imagine you're breathing in through your heart and out through your heart. And then as you do that, imagine you're breathing in love, unconditional love, universal love. Breathing in love and breathing out love. So love is in you and surrounding you. And to amplify that feeling of love even more, invite your heart to open And then see and hear and feel, even smell and taste your heart opening. Maybe like a rosebud opening to magnificent red rose, or like a door opening, tunnel flowing, or vortex spinning, or all of the above. And then really feel that love, unconditional love. Breathe it in and out of your heart. Of course you can. I give you permission to put your hands on your heart if you'd like at this moment to really feel connected to love. And then choose a moment in your lifetime where you felt this wonderful, loving feeling. Now, it could have been yesterday, it could have been many years ago. It may have been petting an animal, it could have been dancing or holding someone, or when you felt really close to Mother Earth. You're going to time travel back to that memory to relive it, to feel that love so strongly and breathe it into your heart so you can get into that elevated mood, and all of us can now create heart coherence. So with the count of 3, begin time traveling back to any wonderful, loving memory. 2, you're almost there, traveling back in time. With the count of 1, be in that loving memory now. Be in that beautiful memory. Be inside the earth. Be in that loving memory and make that feeling even stronger and brighter. And breathe that love into your heart while I begin this wonderful track for you. And you'll hear my voice in about a minute.
I love myself and the planet. Me amo a mí misma y al planeta. Je m'aime et j'aime la Terre. Ich liebe mich und den Planeten. Ik houd zoveel van mezelf en van onze planeet. Mă iubesc pe mine și planeta. Sunt pare din bine ar planeta. Szeretem magamat és a bolygót. Volim sebe i planetu. أنا أحب نفسي وأحب الكرة الأرضية. Nakupenda mimi na dunia. Eu amo a mim e ao planeta. Wanneer ook heb ik het opnieuw werd cadeau gehouden.
Perché mi trovi questo, quello planeta.
Me amo a mí misma y a mi planeta. I love myself and the planet.
You are in the earth, loving yourself and loving the planet. And now, as you allow this to unfold, you can amplify the feeling of love. Amplify it so you are feeling love in every cell of your entire being. And this love for the earth, for the wild, the weird, the wonderful creatures of the planet, the plants, the amazing plants and animals and funguses. So now, take a moment to allow yourself to get bigger, because you're going to switch. You're going to grow and get bigger and bigger. And Mother Earth is going to get smaller and smaller until you are so big and Mother Earth is in your hands and you are holding Gaia. You are holding the planet in your hands like a loved child or animal. So allow this to happen as you get bigger and brighter and more powerful and more focused. Mother Earth now is being enveloped in your arms. You can see this sacred planet. And there it is. Now we all want special things for Mother Earth. I know right now what Lake Michigan looks like and what the Great Lake looks like. You can pretend that you know exactly what it looks like too, and send healing love and light to clean up the water so that the water is healthy. All of the water. Send beams of light from your heart, from your fingers, from your third eye, into the waters all around the earth, where it's cleaned up, the garbage is cleaned up, the pollution is cleaned up, the water is clean and fresh and clear and beautiful in the lakes, and it's beautiful and sacred in the oceans. Energy, healing, love. It's been proven that your thoughts of love can heal water. Picture light and love cleaning up that water, where the waters are beautiful, healthy. Your beloved mother and all the animals, millions and millions of animals, are getting healthier and prolific, protected and loved. That's right. The animals in the water, the animals on land. Remember, you are big. You are like a god or goddess, and Mother Earth is there. You can go and imagine the rains just coming out of your hands to the Amazon, and seeing it green and beautiful and lush with millions of animals and plant species. Focus on that with love. See it the way you want it. Feel it the way you want it. If you go to Fukushima, put a ring of light around it so that it's protected. Pollution is protected. It can't get into the waters or the earth. And our sacred earth, the global temperatures, you can imagine a thermometer right there, or a dial. Start to see, start to hear, start to feel the global temperatures decreasing, leveling off. Do that. Yes. Where people are celebrating all over the world because we stopped climate change. We reduced it. We healed it. We solved the problems. There is so much you can do for the planet on an individual level, like right now. Other times you might work for causes, putting your physical energy, your finances into them. Maybe as you're running around Mother Earth or sending beams of light, you think about what you can do besides what you're doing now. Like right now, you're using the power of your thought to help heal the planet. Thank you. I love you. And if you hear news of a world disaster or an act of senseless violence, you can immediately surround the entire situation with love and affirm that out of this experience, only good will come. You can send positive energy and visualize seeing the incident working out with a solution that is best for everyone. You can bless the perpetrators with love and affirm that the part of them where love and compassion dwells comes to the surface and that they too are healed. I affirm the highest good for everyone on the planet. See the earth as being healed and whole, with everyone fed, clothed, housed, happy. Go to those third world countries and picture all the children being fed and smiling and giggling, and they have clean drinking water and clean playing water. And now we're going to send and create 4 levels of healing, energy, and light around the planet to stabilize global climate, to send love wherever it needs. So as you are holding the planet, perhaps now the planet starts to get bigger and you start to see millions of people around the planet, millions of people who love and care for the earth. And we're breathing love into and surrounding the earth with 1 layer of light, like a protective sphere of light and love from the millions of light workers, the millions of healers. Once you sense all a bubble of light around the earth, create another layer of light and love. And then another layer of light and love. And 1 more layer of light and love. So there are 4 layers of protection for everything about the earth. It's light, it's love, it's Gaia. Yes, continue your journey of sending this love wherever it needs to be. Beaming it.
Intelligent Arpanos. Leamos ya mi planeta. I lost myself in the sun. The album results in the sun. Leamos al planeta. I lost myself in the planet. Je m'aime et j'aime la terre. Ich liebe mich und den Planeten.
Begin finishing up your focused healings. And soon you'll be coming back with a newfound love for yourself and the planet. Promise to stop self-criticism, to love yourself and love the planet. Love yourself right now in all that you do. Promise to become your own BFF and do things for yourself and Mother Earth, plants and animals. Now, I'm going to count from 1 up to 5. When I get to 5, you're going to emerge as a new you. Starting right now with a count of 1, take a big, deep energy breath in. 2, speeding up with this wonderful feeling of love, and that's feeling staying with you. 3, into the present, into a wonderful new body, mind, and you. 4, speeding up, feeling absolutely fantastic. And with a count of 5, open those eyes. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. This is my beautiful Gaia, Mother Earth. I don't know if you can see her. She's just gorgeous. And I love you. There's many more meditations. My name is Randi Light. Please go to my Enlightened Living with Randi Light page, like it, message me. Let's talk. Let's heal ourselves. Let's heal the planet. You need help, you know where to find me. And every 2 months we're doing this. Spread the word. Tell your friends and families so we can continue to heal the planet. And if you enjoyed that, please say something. Please say hello, that you're back and all is well. And I'm going to end this soon. Karen, thank you for joining us. We'll talk to you guys later. Mwah! I love you. Bye-bye.